So, hey guys, welcome back. Today, we're gonna go over, well, it's gonna be a back-to-back video, two different videos. One, we're gonna go over how Trump claims he will be arrested on Tuesday via Fox News, and the next video will be how CNN covers how Trump will be arrested on Tuesday. So let's get into what Fox News has to say. We'll give our insight on just the story at large and how Fox is covering it, and then we'll do the same thing with CNN. All right, here we go.
Okay, so now back to that Fox News alert. Former President Trump saying this morning that he will be arrested on Tuesday. Trump said that on Truth Social. He said, in fact,
quote, the far and away leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested next week. Protests take our nation back. Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett is here to react. Greg, break this down for us.
Well, you know, I wrote a column about this because you could see this coming a mile away. It's purely politically driven by Alvin Bragg. And I described this as the most cockamamie legal theory I think I've ever heard of. Forget about the fact that this is a 7-year-old case and the statute of limitations appears to have elapsed 2 years ago. But the legal theory is something that is not just novel, it seems abusive of the legal system. Here it is in a nutshell. Take a business records misdemeanor and try to transform it, to supercharge it into a felony by attaching to it a second crime. Now, what is the second crime? That's the question we don't know. It can only be one of two things: a campaign violation under state law or federal law. Here's the problem. It can't be a campaign violation under state law because it was a federal election. And it can't really be a campaign violation under U.S. statutory campaign laws because Bragg is a Manhattan DA. Local and state prosecutors can't bring charges on federal crimes, only state crimes. In addition to all of that, there are other problems. Bragg would have to prove that Trump was personally involved in falsifying business records. Second of all, he'd have to prove that Trump understood the incredibly complex and convoluted campaign laws that nobody understands, and that, having known them, he intended to violate them. And then finally, they'd have to get around what's known as the dual purpose doctrine. That is to say, if Trump had a personal reason or even a commercial reason for paying the money to Stormy Daniels, then it is not under the law a campaign contribution, and he didn't violate anything. You know, the Department of Justice.
All right.
Interesting.
I don't even know what to think of this story. Because,
Well, I think it's a bunch of crap. That's what I think.
right.
I think
So
the
why
whole
would
thing
Trump
is,
post it? Is he just because is he actually going to get arrested and then just one of those like kabuki theater? He gets arrested and then let go 5 minutes later.
my understanding, I heard something, and I think it might have been CNN, that the DOJ leaked information to CNN, or I think it was CNN, and I may be wrong, but to one of the media outlets that the FBI tends to leak stories to, or the DOJ does, and and it got to Trump, and so he just went hit it head on, and said, "Hey, look, they're going to indict me. Well, let's see."
So this was a sarcastic post, is what Trump
I
did.
think so. I think so. I think Trump loves this kind of stuff to
Right.
beat him up on it, and because they
Right.
certainly deserve to be
They,
beat up on it.
they go down this rabbit hole. They start fanning flames. They say a bunch of stuff. The media goes out there. And then he goes back and says, "Guess they couldn't get me." And then it
Yeah.
makes the media look bad.
Yeah, and that prosecutor in New York has been hot after him, anyways, and they
Right.
just want to nail him. I mean, because there are a bunch of flaming liberals up there, and I mean, if he did something wrong lawfully, okay, fine, but equal justice, hit
Yeah.
everybody the same is on if they're breaking the law. Biden I mean, because what this would do, you think about this in future presidents stuff, then it opens them all up for lawsuits
Oh God.
and
Right?
to be arrested. Can you imagine seeing the president get handcuffed and taken out of the White House? You know, the Secret Service, I heard, had to say that well, they're going to they're laying low on this, and because you know he's still got Secret Service protection.
Right.
You know, and what are they going to do? Let a New York cop come in and arrest him down in Florida? Right. Are they going to send the U.S. Marshals in? Who are they going? You know, how's that work? You know, I mean, but as crazy as it sounds, we can't forget that they searched his Mar-a-Lago down there. They went in there with warrants and the whole 9 yards, like they were going after Osama bin Laden's personal freaking library. And so, you know, who knows? I mean, our country's kind of flipped upside down anyways, and doesn't know right from wrong. So who knows what they're going to do? I mean, they may very well try to indict him. It's crazy though. I mean, we're really looking like a banana republic. That's what we're looking like. I mean, the rest of the world's got to be looking at us and like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, no decorum.
Right.
You know, there's no decorum whatsoever.
So, I mean, from what I could tell, Fox is basically downplaying this, probably correctly. This is an absolute nothing story.
Right.
I'll be curious on the next video though, how MSNBC or CNN take this.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll give you I haven't seen any of what they've done. None of it, and because I've been staying off of it. But I'll tell you, I guarantee it, they're going to try to bash him on the rocks like it's the end for him this time.
Yeah,
I bet you it's it. And if nothing happens, you know, they'll put in the little disclaimers like, well, if they do indict him, but you know, they're really going to get him, and you know, and Trump's going to, they'll put him in prison, or he should be in prison, or whatever the hell they're coming up with, because they're all loco over there, anyways. That's Spanish, and it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy.
All right,
and
let's get into that crazy video here shortly. Yeah. So
you know, crazy's coming.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah, crazy's coming. You said MSNBC, right?
Yep. It's about as bad as it gets.
Crazy.
Right
yeah.
So
public education. Crazy.
What do you guys think about this story? Give us a comment down below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys over in the MSNBC video.